Okay, and then let's continue forward. So after Poland, you were done with your school. You did 7 years.
Yes.
Did you come back to Ethiopia or?
No, I decided to go to move to my parents were Los Angeles.
Your parents have moved by then
Yes.
to Los Angeles.
Exactly.
How about your siblings?
Most of them were there in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles,
Yes.
in the States. Did you come to Ethiopia in between
Yes, I did.
for vacation?
Not for a vacation. Right before my graduation from Poland, I decided to write my paper, my thesis on about Ethiopian rhythms. So I came here for 2 months, and it didn't work that well, so I had to go back. I couldn't find any materials at that time, so I changed my paper to Art Blakey, one of my favorite drummer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you finished your education in Poland, and then you moved to Los Angeles to be with your family.
Yes.
And how was your experience in Los Angeles?
It was different because it was hard too, because as a musician, to get jobs, you have to have a connection. It was more like networking.
You didn't know anyone, so you just moved there.
I don't know anyone. So one time I went to the church, Ethiopian church, and then they said, there is a guitar player here in Los Angeles, Ethiopian guitar player, and they brought Kirubel. I mean, I knew when I was.
Kirubel, but he's a bass player, no?
Oh yeah.
So they introduced you to him.
Yeah, but I knew him before I left Ethiopia.
He was
we
in
grew up
St.
together.
Joseph.
Yeah.
You went to the same high school.
Exactly.
Okay.
And he was my idol. Before I started drumming, I used to watch him. He used to be a drummer.
Okay. Yes, I know he plays drums. Yes.
So together we put a band called Lasta Sound, and we had
Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles.
And it's nice to be in a nice weather after Poland.
Oh yeah.
Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And Lasta Sound, you did also a movie, right?
Yes, we did.
And I've seen the movie. How long did you stay together, Lasta Sound?
I mean, more than 6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
The guy was the singer.
Yes, exactly.
And who else is in the group?
I mean, the Ethiopians were only the three of us.
The three of us, and then you got other musicians too.
Oh yeah, like Kamasi Washington, one of the top sax player now. He used to play with us.
He's a big shot now.
Oh yeah, he's famous now.
Yes.
And we had another trombone player, Ryan Porter, American guy.
Okay.
We did a couple of tours, shows, and we did our CD.
You did only one album?
One album,
group.
Exactly.
Okay.
And one movie, Journey to Last, about the musicians.
Yes, it's a great movie.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I highly recommend for musicians here in Ethiopia to check out the movie. Where is it available? It's on YouTube?
I don't think it's on YouTube.
So how do you get it?
I'm not sure. Maybe Netflix. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly.
Okay. So 6 years was Journey to Lasta, right?
Yeah, Lasta Sound.
Lasta Sound, sorry. Journey to Lasta is the movie.
The movie.
Yeah, Lasta Sound, 6 years. And then you moved to Atlanta, right? I remember.
Oh yeah.
How did that happen?
We had our CD with Lasta Sound, and we had to go to DC for the Ethiopian soccer match to sell our CD.
Yeah.
So this guy came. I don't know. I mean, I've been talking with Jorga Masfin on the phone. I've never seen the guy.
You never met him?
Never. Like on the phone, just on the phone.
So Jorga must be the saxophone player.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He came to our booth. We had a booth to sell our CD. He came there and he started buying 2 CDs. The next day he came back again, bought another CD. And then on the third day he said, I'm Jorga. I mean, we've been on the phone for a while, but I've never seen the guy.
Okay.
So we start talking, and then he said, why don't you come to Atlanta? We'll do an album. And then I changed my ticket once we were done with the soccer match. I changed my ticket, and we took a bus all the way to Atlanta. So I said, no, I have to move to Atlanta because, I like Atlanta. So
the city itself?
Yeah, the city is nice. It's not like hectic like Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. And we had a chance to jam with Jorga almost for 5 days non-stop. More experimental, jazz.
Was Fasil Wahib there by that time?
Fasil was there, but yes, I think he was there. Yes, he was there.
He's already moved to Atlanta.
Exactly, he was there, but we didn't get a chance to play together at that time.
So Jorga and you got together and started jamming, just drum and saxophone or keyboard?
Keyboard and sax and drums.
Okay.
Jorga had a nice piano in his house.
Okay.
And he rented a drum set. So we woke up and played music for a day, the whole day. Okay. And then we go to the clubs. We went to the clubs to see some bands, and then we came back and jammed together. Okay. And then I said, this is really I want to do the next, 20, 25 years. I decided that. So I went back to Los Angeles.
To get your stuff?
Yes, that's the only way, the only thing like now I went back to Los Angeles.
Was it difficult to leave your friends, Kirubel and Zagay?
Oh yeah, it was
You
really
talked to
hard.
them? You told them that you have a plan to move to Atlanta?
Yeah, and he came, even Kirubel came and talked to my parents, like, well, how come you guys let him go? And I said, and my
Try to
parents-
bribe your parents. to make
Exactly,
you stay.
exactly. And they told me, he's old enough to do.
What you want?
Exactly. So I said, I told him, like, you know, I'll be working with Last Sound. I'll be like.
Whenever you
back.
need me, I will work with
Exactly.
you, but I have to move.
Exactly, because, you know, that what, you know, Ethio Jazz was my main thing, like, you know, I wanted to do at that period.
Okay.
So at the same time, Fasil got married at that period.
Yeah, I was there for the wedding anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
And
there.
then, so how did you form Wudasse, the group Wudasse?
So, and then once I moved there, Fasil and Jorga and me, myself, we started jamming at Fasil's house. So we decided, you know, we had to have a plan, what type of music we were trying to play. So we decided we'll have Ethio Jazz. That's the main part, you know. That's the only thing unique for us, like. So we decided to collect music from Ethiopia, and we started doing like Temete, Yadabali, more Orominya, more Guraginya stuff. And that's what we started.
And the format was more of a jam, right? Than really written out or well-arranged stuff.
Yeah.
It's mostly came out of jamming.
Exactly, jamming, like, you know, somebody will start, maybe I will start a groove and then the other band members will join me. Or the guitar player will start something and we'll add some Ethiopian stuff on it.
Yeah, and the video you did was very popular.
Oh,
on
yeah.
YouTube, you got over 3 million people watching it, right?
Yeah, one of the songs like Temete, that's
Yes.
Ethiopian traditional
Yeah, it got a
children's
lot of
song.
views.
Yeah,
Was
it got
very
like
popular.
around 3.2, something like that, million hit.
Did you ever get a chance to tour with that group?
Oh yeah, I mean we did a couple of shows in DC, and the video you were talking about was recorded in South Carolina. We are opening for India Irie,
Okay.
famous R&B singer.
Yes, yes.
They invited us to open for her, so we did 4 songs on that, and we had a camera guy, and he recorded that, and we just released.
Okay, so how long did you stay in Atlanta?
Around 4 years.
Okay.
Around 4 years.
And then what happened?
And then Jorga and Fasil came to Ethiopia. They moved back to Ethiopia. And,
At the same time?
At the same time. I think they moved together.
Okay.
And then when I was touring also with other musicians. And I was touring with these famous Ethiopian singers, Shwanda and Hailu.
Yeah.
And I had a chance to flew to San Francisco, and I met my wife at that time.
Okay, in San
So-
Francisco, Bay Area.
Bay Area,
Yeah.
she was living there. And the funny part, when they moved to Ethiopia, I said, no, I'm going to move to my girlfriend, and I moved to
The Bay Area.
the Bay Area.
And then how was the experience there, living there?
Oh, it was nice. I started teaching drums for elementary schools,
Okay.
and I was part of an African dance group. I was playing percussions.
Okay.
So it was nice, and I met Elias Nagash, one of the oldest, one of the famous.
Mami
Ethiopian-
Nagash.
Mami Nagash, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Piano
And
player.
you played together? You
Yeah,
jammed?
we played. We had a band, and then I recorded a couple of songs for him.
Okay,
So we became friends. Teddy Shawl on bass,
okay.
and we had an American sax player, and Elias Nagash was the band leader.
Were you entertaining at that time to move to Ethiopia to join your friends?
Oh yeah, always.
You're already thinking about it.
Yeah, I used to call Abagaz almost once a week. How's Ethiopia?
You called me also, I remember.
Oh yeah, and I remember that. I
Yeah,
called you and I said, how's Ethiopia? Can I make living out of playing music?
Yeah.
And he told me yes. And I wasn't sure, and I called Abagaz. I called everybody here.
Yeah.
And me and my wife decided to move to Ethiopia, and I moved back here.
Okay. So once you got here, did you continue playing with Wudasse, as Wudasse, the three of you, or?
Yeah, the first period, like the first 6 months, we did, and then I started going back to see my parents to Los Angeles, and Fasil had to leave also for a while, and then, but my main goal started to be more like outside of Addis, like traveling around the tribes. That was my interest. So I left Wudasse and then I started traveling around Ethiopia and collect some samples of tribal music.